Boy Superman. I'm here with
Unrested.
yeah. So we're gonna do like an interview basically because his channel is pretty much blowing up. So we're hoping it'll keep blowing up, and we want to help other YouTubers. It's all about giving back to the community. So yeah. So let's just get started with the interview.
Sure.
All right. First question. How long have you been a YouTuber?
A YouTuber. Okay, this is kind of a weird story whenever I tell this one because technically I've been doing YouTube for 10 years because I've had my channel since 2006. But my first 5 videos were literally just shots of Japan and music. I did no JFAC, which if nobody knows, that's my most famous show, Japan's Frequently Asked Question. It was just literally like walk around Japan, speed up the camera a little bit, put some music in there that I liked, and that was it. And then I kept getting questions while I showed those videos. People kept being like, I see you showed this in Japan. What is that? I thought you showed a graveyard. What is that graveyard like? What's that temple about? And so I was like, should I do a video where I answer questions? Like at that time I was really nervous. Like I couldn't talk in front of camera. So I did JFAC ` It is the worst thing you have ever seen. Like it's...
Is it still posted?
It's still posted. I don't think I don't think I've ever deleted anything. I've privated some stuff just because.
I might have to do a reaction video to it.
Yeah, that would be perfect. That'd be great. Wait until you see my hair. It's like, I think it's like down to here.
Okay, my second question for you is, what is like a few of the biggest setbacks you've had as a YouTuber? Because everyone always talks about success, but I want to know like what has like slowed you down or stopped you at any point.
Dang, that's a good question. Wow, I've never had that. That is a really good question. I really like that one, seriously. There's a couple things, now when you say roadblock, I think a lot of people have a negative image in their mind, but like, for example, my first son being born stopped me from recording for almost 3 months. People thought I had died, but no, nobody had died, somebody had been born. Yeah, so...
Well, welcome back from the dead.
Yeah, thank you so much, feels great. There was that. The second time I had my next son, I was kind of ready for it. I knew to be prepared, like how much was going to go on. So I didn't do that. It was still a bit of a bump in the road, though. So
you weren't dead too long. So
yeah, that time I wasn't as dead.
So they're like, were you just in the hospital a little bit? You're like, yeah.
I got hit by a car. Got
Just
back
a
up
little
again.
bit. I'm good.
Yeah.
Walk it off.
I died, but I got better.
Like Batman, right?
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, other like actual negative setbacks. Without getting too deep into it, I would have to say my delve into some of the drama that's happened before in our past community.
The rabbit hole?
Yeah, it's... And I blame myself, guys. Like, I take 100% blame. I should have never dipped my toe into the drama pool. I should have never ridden the drama train all the way to...
Dramaville.
Yeah, Dramaville. Yeah, it's my fault. It's 100% my fault. I thought my 2 cents were the shiniest because my mom always said they were, and so I had to put them in. And it just... If you can absolutely remove yourself from any drama ever going on YouTube, do it. Do it. Remove, like, just don't... You can't help anything that is happening. I mean, the only thing I would say... Okay, I will say this. If your channel is being severely negatively affected, okay, that's where I would say step in and maybe like kind of take charge. Like if you're being accused of something that's very malicious and it's not true, then step up. Or if you have a friend, I'd say I would do that for my friends. I'd say I'd still step into drama if I saw a very good friend being attacked, and I was like, look, I know this guy's stand-up dude. I would throw myself in front of the train for him. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So those are some of the drama and childbirth. There we go.
Okay. Question number 3. So have you ever felt like quitting?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I think every YouTuber ever has felt like quitting.
Okay.
The biggest thing was when I did not understand we had the YouTube glitch. And I thought, like, I saw my subs going down every time I put a video up. So I was like, dude, people are hating me recently. I need to upload more. Well, guess what was happening? I was losing more subs faster.
The more
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm trying so hard. Like I was like, every day I am uploading and I'm losing even more subs. Like I literally was like at wit's end. And then other big YouTubers started to say that they were seeing the same problem, and I just felt like the YouTube gods came down and touched me on the forehead and gave me like infinite knowledge. Like I was just like, it's not me, guys, it's not me. I'm healed. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my god, it's not, you guys do like me. It's not me, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. Like that kind of rejuvenated me, and I will say to anyone, when you do reach that point, and you probably will too, you will reach a point where you're like, is this really worth it? Like all this stress, putting up these videos, especially when you put up a video that you worked so damn hard on. Like you edited the hell out of it, you put green screen, you put After Effects, you hired actors, you did amazing sound, you even created your own songs and recorded them. And it's the most hard work you've ever put into one video, gets barely any views, most thumbs downs you've ever had, really negative comments, maybe even shared on Reddit, Japan Circle Jerk board, and they're like, screw this guy, he sucks, I hate him, he's the worst person who's ever lived in Japan. You will have that happen. Like eventually you will do a video. I have a Pokemon video I worked very hard on. And I look back at it now and I can see why people didn't like it. But I had a Pokemon video I worked really hard on, and people absolutely hated it. Like Poke fans tore me apart. I was being facetious. I love Pokemon, but I was just acting like a person who hated Pokemon, and I made fun of them, and like I just screwed everything up. Like I screwed up their names on purpose. Like I screwed up their powers. I just like,
you're like jiggly turtle.
Yeah, I just kept saying things that couldn't beat other things. I'd be like, yo, fire, beat psychic, come on, just do this for me. And like if they wouldn't beat him, I'd just like knock him off the table. Like just really like rude, kind of like, wow, this guy sucks. Like, and then I would curse about like how childish Pokemon was, when even though I love it, I've got tons of Pokemon stuff, but that video bombed so hard. Pokemon fans came on there and just ripped me a new one. They're just like, screw you, screw your video, Poke fan out. And like that was it. That was the end of that.
Poke Power, right?
Yeah, Poke Power, like
you doubted Poke Power.
It seriously, it crushed me. Like for a long time after that video, I used no effects in any of my videos anymore. Like cause I had done After Effects, I had done green screen. I had set up multiple green screens to make it look like I was walking through Johto. And like, you know, like put a green block here and a green block here, and then go find the graphics from the game and like overlay them here and here. And I was like, look, I'm walking through the game, and like they're just like, screw you don't know what you're talking about. And I mean, to be fair, I mean, my character would pretend like he didn't know what he was talking about. So I wouldn't completely. So yeah, so I will say, yeah, things like that where a video does overly bad that I tried way too hard on. And that's why I always say, don't go too hard on a video and don't go too soft on a video. Kind of get it somewhere in the middle there and stop. There is a point. It's not like works of art that continually go on forever. You need to stop with a video at some point, because you'll just crush yourself too much if people don't love it, I guess. I guess. Maybe that's just me. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine, you know, because you know YouTube loves long videos. Sorry, guys, we're sucking your time up on purpose.
Yeah. There's this thing. There's called this sidebar on the side. It allows you to select other videos. So if at some point you don't like this one, instead of wasting your time in
we
the
are
comments,
awesome. Don't even look at the sidebar. Just ignore the sidebar.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, next question. So you're working on a business. Like, do you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure. I can talk
your
about
business.
It. That's fine.
That you're actually gonna start soon.
The kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can talk about it. I'm actually gonna do a video on this myself, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So you want me to go through the steps of how you start a business in Japan, or
that'd be great. Yeah, sure. Why not? I need it.
God, okay.
It's that fun.
It just really depends. Okay, so if you are opening a brick and mortar business, and do you know what I mean when I say brick and mortar?
Yeah.
It means like you have a building. You're not just like using a computer out of your house. And a lot of people don't know that. They're like, what do you mean brick? Does it have to be made out of brick and mortar then? No.
Yeah, no metal, of course, and wood.
Yeah. In Japan, it might be called a tatami mat and shoji door. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. So before you can even start that, there's so much red tape and loopholes and all these different things you got to go through. You gotta. So I guess I think if I can go step by step. So first of all, you need to find your place that you're gonna get. Lucky for me, the main reason I chose to start this was, number one, I love teaching, but number two, I had just recently inherited a small apartment from my mother-in-law, and that got me past the first stage of like finding a place to rent. So that's your first step, pretty much. Finding a place to rent, putting down key money, which is outrageous.
You want to explain what key money is?
Oh God.
Or do you want me to?
Why don't you go ahead and tell people what key money is?
Key money is kind of like me going like this. Hey, how's it going? I'd like to rent this place. Here's like $1,000 to show my good kindness or what. I'm giving away free money.
Yeah,
so
free money,
treat me nicely.
Yeah.
That's key money.
Here's $1,000 I'll never see again. And if it's $1,000, that's actually not that bad.
For no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. You never see that money again.
Ever.
That money is gone.
So when you rent an apartment, you might have to give them key money, which really sucks. It's not a deposit. You don't get it back.
Yeah. So like even okay, you put down key money. You rent the apartment for 1 month. Earthquake. No key money back. Okay. No key money back.
So yeah.
So just so you know. All right. So I got past the renting step, lucky for me. But then I had to go to the next step of I want to declare that I want a business. So before I can do that, I need a loan from the bank to make my business like a refurbished business, because right now it is literally an apartment. If people came in there and were like, how are you going to teach school inside of this old apartment? So I need to refurbish. To refurbish, I need to get a bank loan. To get a bank loan, I need to prove that I own the building, that I've either already started renting it or that I outright own it. So luckily I can outright own it. To get approved for the bank loan, I needed to hire an accountant who made sure that I wrote my plan out concisely and precisely. Precisely? Am I okay?
You're good.
Sorry, I'm an English teacher. That's what I'm going to actually open, is an English school. So that's why I'm messing up a little bit. Because, if there's anything I should mess up on, it's English. So I went to that. I actually just finished that. Well, I guess I say a loan. It's kind of like investors, pretty much. It's like an investor meeting. You have to go in there, and the bank chooses people that will invest. Those people interview you, and I had to do that totally in Japanese. Oh my God, it was stressful. Pretty much I did a lot of oyaji gyagas, which if you guys don't know what that means, that's kind of like, God, how can I, like, why did the chicken cross the road, or knock knock, who's there? Jokes like that. Like jokes that are so old that like if you tried to tell it in America, people would be like, what? Or wah wah wah. Like you would hear that after every oyaji gag. It literally means old man gag. Not like gag, like joke gag. Just thought about that. Let's see. And I went there, I told a bunch of jokes. So they're all old men. It's not like young kids investing in my stuff. And they laughed it up, they cracked up. And if they didn't crack up, let me just give you guys this little loophole. You say, American joke. And they're like, American joke, gotcha.
Joke not funny. American joke.
Not at all.
Shogunai.
So desu ka. Alright. Yeah, so just roll with the punches by just saying, American joke. Go man. So I got past that part. I have to follow up 1 week later to make sure that they actually do sign for all the loans and everything that I want. I'm not asking for a ton. I'm not going to actually say how much I'm asking for, because that's stupid to do on a video, but I'm not really going that buck wild. Hence
He's asking for millions.
Literally.
In diamonds.
Millions. Which millions in yen really isn't that much money. Millions in yen is like $100,000.
There you go. So yeah.
But I'm not even asking for millions in yen. I'm actually asking for even less than that. So it's like I said, it's not a ton, but it's better if I get it loaned first rather than just deplete my savings down to nothing. I have a ton of savings, but I want my kids to also go to college. If my business fails, that's on me, not my kids' college, right? That's the way I look at it. So what I'm going to do is from there, after I get the bank loan, I will begin refurbishing on January 5th. So very soon I begin. I will be opening doors immediately after refurbishing finishes, which is anywhere from 20 to 30 days. Let me just tell you, when they refurbish in Japan, have you had any refurbishing done?
Yeah.
They do it fast.
Yeah, they're like...
They are beasts.
They're just like, where do you want the shelf? You went over 1 million?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
They just, first of all, they show up with those books. They show up with the books. They're like, here's the books. Which one do you want to choose? You want to choose this one, 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 this one? That one? Okay, good. We got it. Next day, they'll come in. Like, they have that one all over the floor. You're just like, are you, like, you didn't have to talk to the electric and the plumbing? They're like, we are the electric and the plumbing.
They get it done quickly.
Well, I think the best thing in Japan is everybody who refurbishes doesn't need a separate license. Like, they can do electricity, they can do water. They don't have to wait for those guys to show up. So they just like rip everything out. And if they make a mistake, it's on them. Like they have to fix it. So that's good too.
Well, we just bought a condo. That's the reason I know.
Ah, okay.
So,
You totally.
They were asking me. They had the book and everything. I was like, yeah, that one.
Same here. This place too. Like I guess literally
so.
we bought a condo too. I mean, when you buy an apartment, it's bought. Yeah, and we refurbished the whole thing. This place was a pigsty. How was your guys' place? So, pigsty?
Yeah, it was.
What the hell's up with that? Got any theories on that? Like why you get in there and it looks like a hoarder lived there before?
Because probably a hoarder lived there. That's all I can think, man. Maybe they died. You know, like rocking in their chair, just. You know, I don't know.
No. I think you got Occam's razor right there with your precision, bro. You just shaved it down to the most simple answer, dude. They're hoarders.
They're hoarders. Okay, question number 6, unless you have more to talk about your business.
No. Keep going.
You're going to elaborate in future videos. Check out his channel for future videos if you're interested in starting a business in Japan, or you're just interested in hearing about business in Japan in general or business. Okay, number 6, this is the last question, but for me, I feel like this is like the hardest question. That's why I saved it for last.
Oh, okay.
What tips would you give future YouTubers, like people that are new, that coming on right now? What would you tell them to help them
in any country, right? Not just Japan.
Yeah, just
across
any country.
the board.
Yeah, just
and in any theme too, right?
Of course.
Ooh, that is a good question. I like that question.
Yeah, that's why I saved it to the last.
Yeah, no, I like it. Okay, so I've been doing it for 10 years. I think I said that at the beginning, right? So I have a little bit of experience. The tips, the things, you know what? My tips come from my biggest mistakes. So everything I'm telling you here, it's not because I'm like, yo, I'm a badass, that's why you should learn these things. It's because I tripped, stumbled, fell over myself again and again, and I realized, oh, I should have been doing this all along. Number 1, come out there by first watching the people you want to emulate. Yeah. Watch those people first. Find a couple people you like. I like how this guy's stream of speech goes. I like this guy's sense of humor. I like this guy's off-topic humor. I like this guy's steady stream of thought, or, you know, it could be anything. Maybe it's like John Tron's very, very genius comedic timing. Whatever you like. But also make sure that you can do that, okay? If you want to have a channel where you're singing, make sure you are a damn good singer, okay? I'm never going to open a singing channel. I'm not going to have a makeup channel, okay? No makeup tutorial channels. I don't know anything.
I might do a video just for the fun of it.
I think that would be great, dude. I think you'd open a lot of doors for yourself.
Definitely. It'd be the most painful video ever. That's exactly why it'd be funny. So yeah, I'd totally do that.
I should just make one of every genre of video.
What's eyeliner? Oh! You know, like that. I don't know.
I just see myself crushing my eyeball with that.
You rub it into your eyes.
Now I know how the animals feel.
Exactly.
Peter was right. Let's see. I would say, okay, yeah. Number 1, find somebody you like. Do your best to emulate them. You do not need to emulate them word for word. There's people you can watch out there. For example, John Tron really liked the AVGN, and you can see he totally has his own style. But he found things he liked and made them his own. Find those things you like and make them your own, okay? Timing, style, editing, lighting, even down to the camera that they use and the audio that they use. If you can't afford the things that they have, because a lot of them that are high level have been able to afford great equipment, do the next best thing you can. Even if you're starting with just an iPhone, do it. The most important thing that I see people never start their channels, they never just do it, all right? It's
Nike.
Yeah.
This is an iPhone right now. So I'm just doing it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I had my shoe.
Exactly.
I have a Nike shoe.
You need to
I'd throw
listen
it at the camera.
Yeah.
That'd be a special effect.
You need to like Photoshop Shia LaBeouf's head over your head and be like, tomorrow. You said you do it tomorrow. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Do what you said you do tomorrow today.
Today. And then I throw the Nike shoe at the camera.
At some point, green screen him on. Like, okay, right now he is being green screened on. I hope that does happen.
I'd have the camera fall sideways and just break. That won't be a special effect. That'd be me crying. But
yeah.
Actually, I won't be crying. I won't. Anyway.
So yeah, I would say, yeah, number 1, like, you know, find your person you like, emulate them. If you can't get exactly what they have, do the best with what you have. You will never get started if you never get started. That was the biggest thing. Like I said with the beginning of my channel, I really didn't want to talk on camera. I thought, and I did, sound like an idiot when I first talked. I was literally, you guys want JFAC, so here's some questions that like people ask me. Like that's how my very first video, I was like literally mumbling. I couldn't look at the camera. My biggest tip for you to get past that is talk to the camera like it is your best friend who loves the story you are telling. Whatever that story or information may be, when you are with your best friend, you don't sit there and be like, hey, can I talk to you about something, dude? Like, you just outright, oh my God, I can't believe what happened today. That needs to be how you talk to the camera. The camera is your best friend. The audience watching is your best friend. Yes, you will have haters. Yes, you will have trolls. This is YouTube. But 90% of the people that come to your channel are there for you. They're not there for your content. They're not there for your amazing looks. Well, maybe sometimes, maybe some of you girls.
You never know. Hey,
some of you girls,
hey,
man. I swear, if I had a big set of knockers, I would have so many more subscribed.
Me too. I'm not sure that'd be.
Okay, green screen that on too. Green screen that on too. Photoshop that on too. Okay. let's up the subscriber count.
Our count will go up dramatically. You know, like. It's like, look, I have no talent. I cannot sing, but look at this.
I got a rack.
All of a sudden, the subs are like,
yeah. Actually, yeah.
And the makeup thing. Now we're gonna do makeup.
Makeup and CGI videos. That's our channel.
Foundation in my eyes. Like, I don't think it goes in your eyes. Like, really? Lipstick.
Why did no girls have red eyebrows like me?
I like girls with lipstick eyebrows.
All right, back on topic. Let's see. Okay, so, yeah, people like you for you. Make your channel for you. Oh, and okay, last tip. Be passionate for what you want to make, not what YouTube wants, okay? You will fail miserably if you look at somebody, try to copy someone, and also try to copy all the same topics as them. You will be miserable. If you're just doing the same things again and again and again and again and rehashing old stuff, number one, you'll never grow. You'll never get new subscribers. Find the things and the aspects of the genre that you're doing that you are completely passionate about. If you want to do movies, but you really love horror movies, then really focus on horror movies. Yeah, okay, there might be a couple, big popular movies out there, Grammy Award winners, that, everybody talks about. But if that's not your thing, don't worry about them. Don't talk about them, because if you try to, they're going to know you sound disinterested. Follow your passions. Make your videos for you first, and it will show. It will show so well that you are just in love with this topic, even if it's you being in love with hating the topic. If there's something you're virulently passionate about hating, do that too. It will show. I can tell you some of my biggest hits are my rant videos, where I just have a damn awful day, and I go off on a person who made my day really bad.
Yeah.
Those view counts are just massive, and I feel bad because I feel like nobody wants to come onto YouTube and just listen to my BS, but I'm just like, I can't hold it back. I have to spew this information. And then people are just like, dude, I just love to hear you rant about your day. It's so funny. Like, whatever they get out of it, it's fine. Like, I'm not there like, what, you don't hate the person like I do? Like, even if they say like, dude, you're too sensitive, shut up. Like, they came there and watched the whole thing, and they gave me the view, and they gave me a comment, and they had the interaction, and they watched it. And I don't ever want to take it back. I'm very passionate about it.
It makes you human, right?
Yes. That right there, what he just said, show your human side. Do not make a personality for YouTube. You can make your personality a more turned up volume of yourself. Like, it can be Scott level 11, all right? It can be you turned up to past level 10. But don't try to make a completely different person. That will, oh my God, it'll show up so
Miranda's
fast.
thing.
Yeah.
She's actually funny in a silly way, but like.
Well, I mean, there's some people like, I feel like Boogie when he does what's his fake character, Boogie 2988.
Yeah, where what is the character's name?
Cletus or something?
No, where he flips out. He's just,
there's a part of that character in him, so it's so easy for him to transition to that, like, and it makes it very believable. Like, if you can do that, do those characters. Yes.
Yeah, if you're good at characters or voices or whatever, he just flips out though. He's just like,
yeah.
Did you see his video on? Sorry, this is us streaming away from the
fine.
interview.
We can do
I
that.
actually have one more question after this.
That's fine.
But Boogie did a video on the new Nintendo system. What is it called again?
Switch.
Yeah, he's like, it's an iPod! And he grabbed like 2 Wii controllers. With Wii controllers to the side! What is this bullshit? It was hilarious.
That's actually my sentiments exactly.
That video right there made me subscribe to him right there. I was like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, he's got, I think that's the most beautiful aspect of YouTube. You see common, everyday people putting themselves out there to show you a talent that you would have never, if you met them on the street, you would never be like, oh my God, that person can sing, write music, do comedy, make up a fake character like Boogie, and it makes you love them all the more for it that they've shared it with you.
Okay.
Right, what do we got? What do we
The
got?
last question is, do you have any trolls?
Do I?
Have you had any trolls yet?
Of course, of course. Let me just tell you a little something about trolls. Being hated means you're relevant, okay? Until you get hated, you are not relevant. Enjoy that hate. That hate comes with YouTube. You just got to deal with it. There's no, that will never go away. There's not one thing you're going to say that's going to cure trolls, okay? There's not one thing you're going to say, that's like, I'm going to write an anti-glacier book. Like, that's about, like, what you might as well do, I'm going to tell Mother Earth that she shouldn't have any more earthquakes. Like, do something like that. That's about the equivalent to try and get rid of trolls. Trolls will always exist because of the internet.
How do you deal with them?
Every troll's a little bit different. Like, if they're really not original, I'll tell them to go back to troll school. Like, if they say something like, your face is ugly and you're stupid, I'm just like, oh my god, is that the best you can? Go back to troll school. Come back when you've learned a little bit.
Yeah.
If they hit me up with one, like, I had one hit me up one yesterday. Do I want to share this one? Yeah, let me just share this one. This is kind of concerning I did one on how living in Japan changes you. And I said, when you live in Japan, you walk around a lot more. You also eat a lot healthier because you mostly eat fish and rice. And this one troll was like, fuck you, dude. I've seen Tikio Sam. He's fat as fuck. And I just had to I had to stop and just be like, oh my god. Like, can I just say no comment to this one and laugh to myself?
Yeah.
I didn't know what, like, there's some that just, like, knock me out of my seat that I'm just like, that is hilarious. That is so funny. Like, if they make you really, like, reflect on yourself or other people and, like, be like, damn, that's true. Like, there is some really reflective trolls out there that are, like, they're on another level. Like, they're making you actually face some of your biggest demons. And I think you should respect them to a certain extent. If they're just being, like, bigoted or racist or just outright cruel to your other subscribers, delete them, block them. Like, don't make your subscribers have to deal with that, okay? Like, if they're just saying absolutely horrible stuff to people, block and delete them and grow bigger. But otherwise, the ones that are so-so or just vanilla, tell them to go back to troll school. The ones that, like, hit you deep inside, listen to them. And the ones that are mean to your subscribers, take care of your subscribers. Take care of your viewers. They come first, all right? Take care of them like they are your children. That is your family right there.
My channel, you guys already know, Superman Japan.
Yes.
This right here, he focuses on the dark side. I said he's more like Batman.
I am the Batman of Japan.
I think this dude right here is a Sith Lord.
I'm not the vlogger Japan asked for. I'm the vlogger they deserve.
You gotta do that more Batman, like.
Oh, I can't do any kind of that ridiculous voice. You remember when I said don't try to act like characters you can't be? That's right there.
Okay.
No one would ever be like, oh, Scott, you're so tough.
I gotta be the J-vlogger that Japan deserves.
There you go.
Like
you could do it. Maybe there's a little bit of Batman in you. You should change it to
I can
Batman
just do the
in Japan.
voice. Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, you guys. I'm sure this video went long enough.
That's fine.
But check out Unrested. He's pretty awesome. He makes tons of videos about Japan. He's like a decade ahead of me, so...
Yeah, but you need to just subscribe to this guy because he's already a million steps ahead of where I was when I started my channel. Like, if I had been at this point when I started, then I wouldn't be 10 years down the road only 60K subs. I would be, like, way past 100K. But this guy, he'll be there. It
takes craziness. You gotta be crazy.
No, I'm waiting for this guy to blow up, so hopefully he'll reach back through the door and pull me through that million subs door.
That's how it works. It's a slingshot. So he throws me out, I pull him up.
Yeah.
And we go up together. It's all about, at the same time, honestly, it's about giving back. So
It is. It's something that our community sadly is lacking a lot recently. I think all over YouTube, right?
Well, like when I started, like I told you, like I honestly was like, okay, you jump into YouTube, you're like, everyone's competition. This is Sparta.
Are you not entertained, viewers?
Right?
Yeah. Drama scene is brutal. Like, those guys tear each other apart all the time. I've just always found, when I first started, people were extremely nice to me. And they gave me shout-outs that blew my channel up. And I remember saying, if I ever got up past 10K, which, yeah, I did, I would be doing the same. I was like, I'm going to do the same thing. Well, I mean, even if I got up past 1,000, but you're not really doing a lot of work for people if you're only past 1,000 at this point. But I said if I ever got a little bit bigger, I was like, I need to return this favor. Like, this was something that I still, and to this day, respect people like Give Me a Break Man, Give Me a Flake Man, sadly Hiko Simon, who's recently left the scene. They gave me shouts out that blew up my channel. And to this day, I owe them for that. Like, you know, I feel like if I ever got bigger than them, I would definitely reach back through the door and pull them through. So I feel like we should all do that. Know where you came from. We all had to start somewhere.
Get in where you fit in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. So
great interview, man. I loved it.
yeah, I think, but at the same time, like since I'm glad I realized it's not a competition. Yeah, actually, you kind of helped me realize that.
You will. Don't worry. You'll hit some aspects. There are some alleyways even in our little niche genre that has competition, and it can get scary. My best advice is just stick with us nicer ones. Just stick with us that are like more rooting for you rather than fighting you.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, this is Sparta though. Yeah, anything else?
This is Sparta. Yes, this is Sparta.
Anything else you want to say to the audience before we cut this off?
Let's see. Oh, I know. Socks first, then shoes.
Peace. Remember, Unrested. Check them out.